even if you're not underweight, you're allowed to gain weight. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a little sit down video because I really want to talk about this topic. So I've been getting a few DMs asking me to give you tips in recovery or like things I would have done different if I were to start recovery once again. And I really want to touch into that. I have not been making a lot of like ED content lately just because it's not like my main focus anymore, which I'm so grateful and so glad that my mind is not preoccupied with like calories, food, macros, exercise, stuff like that. And instead I'm just leaning into getting out of my comfort zone and going on dates. And you know, if you have seen my content, you would have known that I'm really trying to step away from it and just live my life after it, because I feel like part of recovery is exactly that. Moving on, finding what you truly enjoy doing and what you truly like apart from recovery, apart from losing weight and stuff like that. I actually did my makeup today by myself, so don't judge me if it looks kind of weird or something, because I'm really trying. That's one other thing that I'm really learning how to do. So let's get straight into it. I'm sorry if I read from my phone a lot because I actually wrote all the script in here and I just really wanted to share my thoughts. Okay, as I said before, I get daily DMs from a lot of girls all around the world asking kind of the same questions, like, do I work out even if I'm underweight, or should I eat more when I'm hungry but I already ate a lot? And like, trust me, I get it, because I used to do the same. I used to try to get permission from others to eat what I wanted to eat, exercise less. I was always looking for someone to tell me how to do it and what to do. But at the end, it comes back to the fact that you need to start trusting yourself. You need to start trusting your body, that when you're hungry is because you need to eat. Even if nobody is there for you, even if nobody's telling you to do so, you are your own best friend. You are the biggest love of your life. You're gonna be with yourself your whole life. Nobody cares more about your health and your happiness than you. Just start trying to give yourself permission. If you want to go and eat out or have a solo date, you don't need anybody else to be there with you. You can actually say to yourself, or maybe journal about it and be like, today I'm gonna give myself permission, full permission to do what my body needs to do, what my brain needs to do, with no ED involved. Start building up that relationship with yourself, which is, I think, the most important thing that you should work on. One of the things that I started doing when I was very deep in recovery was that instead of asking others the question that I wanted to ask, for example, I'm hungry but I already ate a lot, should I still eat if I'm hungry? I'm guilty about taking a rest day. Should I still have that rest day? Instead of asking others that question, I will literally imagine that a girl like me, like another Danny, or another girl like my little sister or something, will ask me that question of like, I'm craving a chocolate but like I'm scared of gaining weight. Like, should I still eat the chocolate? What would you answer? What would you say? What would you answer to another girl asking you if she should eat even if she already ate? I put in here to make myself understood. What would you say to a girl telling you how miserable she feels by making herself work out every day and asking you if she should keep pushing through? Would you say, yes, continue to make your life miserable and go to the gym instead of going out with your family or friends? Or would you be more likely to say something like, take a break from the gym until you finally get better and your mind is in peace? And I know it's super cliche to say this because you hear it all the time and you read it everywhere, but you do really have to treat yourself like someone you love. Anyways, after multiple attempts to finally get better, I made so many mistakes along the way. I tried different approaches. I don't know, I think I did everything throughout all the years that I was trying to recover and then relapsing and then trying again and then relapsing again and then tried again and then relapsing again. So I can actually talk from experience. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, I'm not a therapist, but I'm just another girl that went through it for many years, and a girl that doesn't want you to struggle with the same, a girl that wants the best for you, a girl that wants wants to share her story with others to hopefully inspire them to get better or like help them take the right choices and all of that. So okay, let's get straight into the mistake number 1, which was working out while underweight. And I know everyone's like recovery is completely different, but this one right here, I feel like it's common sense, kind of. I honestly had those little moments when I was underweight and I was working out and I was filming myself at the gym where I would rewatch the videos of myself working out at the gym and I will literally kind of cringe, kind of feel upset and sad about how I was sculpting my body, because instead of me gaining fat and looking more womanly while gaining weight, I was building myself up like in a way of just muscle, just muscle, just muscle. And I honestly didn't like how I looked. I honestly felt like I was starting to look more like a 14-year-old teenage boy that just started the gym. Kind of skinny, but kind of with a little bit of muscle, but kind of underweight and kind of really trying. My body image will be even worse when doing that because I was so fixated in like the gym and stuff like that. My body image was awful, was very, very bad because I was all the time filming myself or looking at myself in the mirror or working out and flexing all the time. And I was just so obsessed with my body, wearing tiny shorts and crop tops and gym outfits and stuff like that. And it just made me very, very obsessed with my body and with how the gym was changing my body. So I wouldn't do it again if I were to start recovery again. I wouldn't force myself to go to the gym 6 times a week, 7 times a week, or 5 times even. The point of recovery actually is to embrace your body, how it's supposed to be, and embrace the hunger and embrace the uncomfortable feelings that come with gaining weight and letting your body finally gain not only weight in muscle, but weight in fat and being okay with that and starting to love your body, even if you do gain fat, which is something that I was kind of avoiding to do. And now that I don't work out and I've been gaining weight, I cannot even tell you how much confidence I've been getting because I finally look more like Danny and like how I was supposed to be looking like, you know what I mean? Like I feel more confident in wearing my clothes and I can finally fit in my clothes and I just feel so much better right now. And also remember, women's bodies are supposed to have more fat than men's bodies. Our hormones and bodies work better this way and it's nothing to be ashamed of. And it's also super important to stop working out for a bit, just to let yourself rest and enjoy other stuff that it's not constantly working out or the gym or going for runs or taking your steps and stuff like that. I even don't wear a Apple Watch anymore because of that. I have a very obsessive brain and I know you do too if you're watching this video. So why not taking a break? Like, what's the fear? What do you fear that is going to happen if you take your Apple Watch and you don't track your steps? What's your biggest fear? What's going to happen? You're gonna gain weight. Is that really the worst thing that can happen to you? If you don't recover, that's gonna be rough for your life. If you don't wear an Apple Watch, if you don't know exactly how many steps you take, nothing bad is gonna happen. And you need to go through the uncomfortable feeling of doing it. Because trust me, it will be uncomfortable. And it was uncomfortable for me to take it off the first couple of weeks. Because I couldn't stop looking at my watch and being so tempted to wear it once again and know how many steps. Because this is all about control. But now that I don't do it anymore, I have zero desire. Nothing bad happened. I'm still here. I'm still happy. I'm still thriving. So it's good to take a break. Take a damn break. Like seriously, you have your whole life to go to the gym if you want to after getting better. And I promise it will be 100% more enjoyable if you're not obsessed with it, you know? Let your body rest. If you need someone to tell you that, if you need someone to tell you and to give you permission to rest, I am here to do so. And I'm here to tell you, you're allowed to rest. You're allowed to not work out in recovery. Even if you keep seeing on your feed, which please unfollow all the freaking fitness influencers or girls underweight that are working out, just unfollow them and start following more people that are more into other hobbies like makeup, like books, like shopping, like fashion, Like, there's so many things. Hi guys, a little intervention of this video because I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor of this video, Simply to Impress. The holiday season is coming and I just got the perfect package for you and me. Look at how cute it is. I was able to create my own design online and this is how it turned out. This is my family. This is family Fernandez Gomez. In Colombia, we don't really use these cards, but ever since I came here to the US and I saw that so many people were doing it, I just got so eager to do it, but I never got the courage to do it. I just didn't know how to send the holiday cards, and this is gonna be just perfect. Trying to open it up so that I can show you. Okay, here's how they turn out. This is the front. You can actually personalize what you put in here, so your family, or you can put something else. And in here I also put Merry Christmas, but you can also put Happy Holidays. There's a lot of designs in there. You can also change the color, change the borders. There's so many things you can do online with Simple to Impress. So this is the cards that I'm gonna be sending out this holiday season. I also pick up the background. I think it's really good. I love it. Personally, I love how I did my cards, but you can also personalize yours. I also got the envelopes for those. Here's the name. And you can also choose the color. You can also choose if you want to put your address or not. They're just perfect, and I'm super, super excited to send them all this year. I'm so happy. Again, Simple to Impress, kindly enough, send me a code for you to get your cards with 35% off just by using my code, which will be right here. I think so. While also giving you free shipping. You can also get a complimentary holiday card garland on orders over $75. That's pretty good. Anyways, thank you so much again to Simply to Impress for sponsoring this video and allowing me to try your holiday cards. I'm super excited and super happy to try them, and I really hope you guys get to try them as well. Let me know if you do. Send me pictures if you do. I would love to see your cards, your designs. Send me your card if you want to. That would be awesome. And that's gonna be all. This box is so freaking cute. I love it. Mistake number 2. Going with number 1 comes the believing that going to the gym is the only hobby you can have, and that without the gym, you're nothing. When I was in my gym era, I would always say that the gym was my therapy. And without the gym, I wouldn't feel complete, or it was part of my day to actually feel better. And I don't know, I used to say that it was my whole thing and I couldn't be happy if I wasn't at the gym in the morning. Guess what? My body literally forced me to take a break. It forced me, and I had to deal with the uncomfortable feeling of feeling lost, feeling like my identity was the gym and that I was nothing without it. Same with the ED. But guess what? I also found myself once again, and I'm still doing it. I'm still creating myself. The gym is not your whole life. The gym is not your main form of therapy or happiness. You're gonna go and have fun outside. You're gonna experience everything in your life that you want to experience. You want to try new things. Try as many new things as possible. If you are not into makeup, try to do your makeup. Even if you think to yourself, I'm not the type of girl that likes this. Try it. Have you tried it? Try it multiple times and see what you enjoy. Maybe doing bracelets, that's another hobby. Maybe, I don't know, picking up a book and actually fall in love with it and fall in love with the stories in there, and take that leap of faith that something else can make you happy. Even having relationships outside. Go and have some coffee with a friend, or go and have lunch with your family, or do different stuff. Try to make your life way much better with something else that is not only the gym, because I promise, if you get that takeaway from you, you're gonna feel lost. You're gonna feel terrible. You're gonna feel like you're losing yourself, but that's not true, and you will be okay. My mistake number 3 was getting a fitness coach instead of a dietitian or a therapist. I was mentally ill and needing professional help from qualified people, and not another person to tell me how much to eat and get me into yet another obsession like macros and strict workout routines. I will feel so guilty about not sticking to my plan, when in reality, the best that I could do was not stick into my plan and actually get out and actually delete my FitnessPal and actually take a 10 break if I needed to, and not because I had to complete like the leg day, then I'll make myself go to the gym. Even if I wanted to take a break, I'll be like, no, because I have to stick to my macros and I have to stick to my workout routine for my fitness coach. I was in damn recovery. I was recovering from an obsessive and controlled mental illness by still trying to obsess and control my body. It doesn't make any sense to go from I'm obsessing with being skinny, I'm obsessing with food, I'm obsessing with how my body looks, I'm obsessing with exercise, to I'm obsessing with macros, I'm obsessing with the gym, I'm obsessing, like, it doesn't make any sense because this is a mental illness, okay? This is not a gain weight, lose weight illness only. This is kind of control. This is trying to destroy you and destroy your mind in a different way. And it sounds dramatic because it is. You can actually... And not only if you're underweight, but because your body needs rest, your body needs enough food, your brain and your mind needs relationship with people. You cannot be healthy if you're only going to the gym and tracking macros and not living your life and taking care of your mental health. Anyways, if I could go back, I will invest that money in a good therapist and a good dietitian to help me recover from an eating disorder. This is a mental illness that makes you addicted and extremely focused on your body, and you won't get better by doing the same but just in a different way. The key is to learn how to let go, heal from within, and create a new you. That's what I wrote in here. So inspirational, I know. Okay, mistake number 4 is thinking that recovery is equal to weight gain. We're getting it wrong. Once again, an eating disorder is a mental illness. It's not a physical illness. So in the past attempts to recover, I will always see recovery as just gaining weight. So my motivation will go down whenever I will reach certain weight. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm already at a healthy weight. I'm fine. See, I recovered. When in reality, I just gain weight, but I didn't actually recover here in my brain because I was gaining weight by obsessing about my body. So tracking my macros, I didn't learn how to listen to my body. I didn't learn how to trust myself and trust my body and trust that it will tell me what it needs when it needs it. And instead I will control my body in another way and like control my weight gain until a certain point. But whenever I will reach that point, I'll be like, I'm fine, I'm okay. And then I will stop challenging myself. I will stop going over my macros or whatever. Like I will stop being focused in recovery and I'll be like, I'm fine. And then that's when relapses would happen. I'll be like, I'm weight restored and don't need to eat as much or challenge fears or take breaks from working out. That will literally make me go back to being sick once again. Even thought I'm at a healthy weight now. I still know for sure that I need to keep working in my recovery to get my period back. Like I say here all the time, like I do feel recovered, but sometimes things don't go the way that I imagine them to go in my life. Sometimes I struggle with things outside of the eating disorder, and the first thought in my brain still comes back to, hey, I cannot control this situation that is going on in my life. So I feel the need to be in control of something else, like my body. But then I erase that thought of my brain and I'm like, nope, you already did it in the past and it didn't work. Okay, we're gonna find another coping mechanism. We're gonna do it. Recovering is all about letting go and changing the belief that how your body looks or a number on the scale is the only thing that matters about you. It's about embracing and being okay with your body changing while also expanding your life completely. You're valid and you can still keep working in your recovery even if you're not underweight, which is what's happening right now for me. Even if I'm not underweight, I'm not gonna go back to underweight just because I need to gain weight or because I want to recover properly or because I saw another girl saying that she's in recovery but she looks tiny and whatever, and then I'm gonna get myself triggered and then I'm gonna lose weight so that I can look like her or like skinnier than her and then finally recover properly. That's not a thing. Again, mental illness, mental, it's here. Okay, how your body looks doesn't reflect how this works right now. Okay, so even if you're not underweight, you're still valid and you're still allowed to recover, to gain weight. Even if you're not underweight, you're allowed to gain weight for your health, for your brain. Even if you have your period and you gain weight because you started to expand your life, that's more than okay too. Number 5 and last one. This is actually so freaking long, but we're still gonna do it. Number 5, making the ED or like the eating disorder my whole identity. And I've seen so many girls doing it right now, and I just feel so sad because it reminds me of me when I first started, like with recovery content and stuff like that. So I've seen a lot of girls that like post on social media like I used to do, and their whole main theme is recovery and how underweight they are. And this was one of the biggest mistakes that I made because I felt so trapped for so long, and I didn't realize that I was hurting myself by making an entire personality online about being sick. I literally see so many girls right now in the same position, and it just reminds me of myself. I was so scared of gaining weight because you guys mean a lot to me, and I would think that the only reason you guys were going to stay with me was if I kept the eating disorder content and always struggling with relapsing and then getting better and having the same cycle because it was quote unquote relatable. But heck no, because why would I want to be the sick girl online? Which I definitely don't. That's why I've also been changing a lot of my content, and I love what I do right now. I love sharing with you guys my dating era, my book era, my family time, my friends time. Like, I love sharing all of that because this is all about my life, and recovery was a big part of my life for a long time. And now I want to move on, and now I want to keep creating content, but about my life and how it gets better after struggling for a decade with an eating disorder. I love creating content and editing and working with brands and being here also for you guys with another perspective and with my story being able to help. But I know now for sure that I don't need to be sick. I don't need to be the sick tiny girl to be able to help. That actually is way much better to not be it, because if you are sick, you might have to work on yourself first before wanting to help others. If I were to go back, I will actually keep a little bit of my recovery by myself and actually get better before wanting to help others and actually do the things that I was preaching to do. It's so funny how I was underweight, but I was trying to be super motivational about you gain weight and you get your life back, whatever. But my life wasn't expanding. My life was not getting better, because I was still just focused on like helping others before helping myself. I needed to get better first. I needed to heal first to be able to help others in the future. So I would go back and not do that. I know now that is 100% better and even more inspiring to be on the other side and to prove with actions and not words. Not being like the motivational speaker, but to actually prove it by showing like, hey, I gained weight and nothing bad happened, or showing like I don't track macros and nothing bad happened. To actually show you that life outside of an eating disorder is so much better, and that even with daily triggers or negative thoughts, you can still keep trying every day to be better and to enjoy life without constantly attempting to change your body. To have more hobbies that are not being at the gym every single day, or tracking macros, or eating extremely healthy, or thinking about food. You guys know what I mean. Anyways, that's all for today. I feel like this video is gonna be a little longer, a little on the longer side, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I just really do want to help right now, and I want to continue to do the videos that I want to do, that I enjoy doing, while also sharing my story, because I feel like there's a lot to say about that, and I feel like I went through it all so that I can help others with my story. So yeah, that's gonna be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's it. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.